Yo, yo, yo.
What up?
What's good? What's good? How's
Another week.
everything going over there, man?
Shit, it's going all right. I'm glad this week is done and over with.
Back again for another one. Yeah, long week, slow week.
Yeah, it was slow,
Beat
man.
up. But shit, we at the weekend now, but good. I feel like the week could have been a little bit better.
Oh, it definitely could have
Just a
been.
little bit. Just a little bit.
It always can be better.
Yeah. Same week after week. I don't know. It just could have been a little better. A lot of shit going on. But in the midst of all of that, we still work. We still working.
That's right.
Still show up here. Still go to our 9-to-5 jobs.
Hey, Wednesday was a great show. And then, we did our 9 to 5. So,
Yeah. So we approached the divisional round of the playoffs for the NFL.
yeah, wild weekend after wild weekend, as the title says, man.
A lot of surprising things happened last week.
Damn.
But this week we'll start with the Jaguars and the Chiefs.
Well, hold on, man. You might as well go back to last week.
We are as the team will go back. You know what I mean? Because the Jaguars played the Chargers and then the Chiefs didn't play nobody. So we'll talk about that. But we'll start with that game. So last week, the Jaguars had a horrible first half. I don't think I ever seen a quarterback throw 4 straight interceptions like that and then come back in the second half like it never happened. It looked like a completely different quarterback and beat a team they're supposed to lose to.
Yeah, that's insane.
So
insane, son. The theme song. Remember the Titans game on a Sunshine game.
Yeah, but I just don't know what happened in that first half. Like, I mean, I get it. The Chargers they ran the ball a little bit. They did what they had to do, but the Jaguars was completely discombobulated. It just didn't even look like they was gonna have a chance. But then you see the second half, and you see their defense show up and only give up 3 points in the second half to a team that had 27 points in the first half. It was 27. 27-0. So now the Jaguars, they squeaked that one out. Trevor Lawrence looked good in the second half. I don't know if that's enough going into this Chiefs game, who's rested, well rested, ready to play at Arrowhead. Trevor Lawrence tried to downplay the crowd and all of that, so they're gonna be even louder now. You think that second half, that defense and Trevor Lawrence that they showed last week, you think that's enough for them to make it a game, or you think they'll get behind and it be over early?
They can't get behind. If they get behind, this isn't the Chargers. This isn't
different beast.
Dude, they got Andy Reid. They're gonna run the ball when they need to run the ball.
And they don't got a running game, and that's the crazy part. The Chiefs don't have a running game.
No, they got a couple guys back there, but they're gonna still do it. They're gonna do little dump passes. They're gonna do what they need to do. Once up by 27, they're gonna coast. This isn't gonna be throw the ball like crazy.
Them running backs out the backfield is what I think what's gonna be the dagger in the Jaguars. Because I think Trevor Lawrence, I don't think he's gonna start off good. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna he might finish the game good, but he just don't seem like the type of quarterback that comes right out and looks good in the whole entire game.
Well, he can't afford to take a whole half to do that.
It's gonna bite him in the ass.
Yeah, it definitely will.
If you can't get to Patrick Mahomes, then you probably not gonna really win that game. You got to at least pressure him, even if you don't get the sack. You still got to pressure him.
And I think that their defense is good. It's young, and they're a good defense. The Jags have a good defense, but they have to put pressure on Mahomes, otherwise he'll light them up, and it'll be early and over with.
Yeah, and he liked to use his legs in big games, so they better watch their ass. Whoever on them ends, they better be ready.
Sunshine better come shining through early, otherwise there is going to be no more sunshine.
Right.
So dark and rainy clouds the rest of their season.
Right. Doug Peterson versus Andy Reid. Andy Reid's the far better coach, of course. Got a Super Bowl already. been to 1,000 NFC championships, now 1,000 AFC championships with the Chiefs.
I mean, Peterson got himself one, and he got it with Nick. Nick,
Yeah,
your boy, you
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. He got it with Nick, and that was Doug Peterson's coaching.
Yes.
That was Doug Peterson's coaching. So
the Philly special.
If Trevor Lawrence come out and play like he should play and play good, I think Doug Peterson can give them a run for their money. I don't think they're going to win the game.
No.
But I really think Jacksonville can give them a run for their money and it make it a close game. The line is
you said 9?
Yeah, 9 points. So I think they can make it 7 points, maybe. It might get covered and be 10. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's going to be an outrageous blowout or nothing like that. But it has the potential. You're not turning the ball over 4 times against the Chiefs and winning.
KC gets up by 20 plus, it stays
it's over.
Mm-hmm. It stays 20 plus. It doesn't get any closer.
Well, because Andy Reid going to run the ball on your ass the whole rest of the game.
Yeah.
Little short dinking dunks, and that's what the Chargers should have did. And that goes down to Brandon Staley. Because
it goes down to him and the OC, and they got rid of Joe Lombardi. So
they got him out of there because the play calling was horrible in the second half for y'all to only get 3 points.
Shit was trash.
Yeah.
Dumpster fire type shit right there.
Eckler should have been ran like crazy until he got over 100 yards.
He should have had 200 plus in a sense. That dude should have had 200 combined plus yards, whether it was receiving and rushing. That dude should have been balled.
I was shocked that they didn't throw the ball to him out the backfield more. Like, that could have opened it up in the second half, but they didn't do nothing. Like, it was weird, man. But Jacksonville,
they did that all season. Like it was like a Nick Chubb situation. They didn't use him the way they should have used him all season. I felt
exactly underutilizing these running backs, and then y'all don't want to pay them, but y'all don't want to use them. Like, make up your mind what you want to do. So I'm pretty sure you picking the Chiefs.
Yeah,
because the Chiefs are definitely leaving Arrowhead, and they better hope that they do. Because if they leave Jacksonville for us or the Bills to feast on, man. Because the Chiefs are a good team. They did end with the best record, but they are still suspect. Like, they defenses, if you got a potent offense, you can beat them if you can get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And that's the one thing the Jaguars may not be able to do is get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. So we'll go with the Chiefs. And then later that night, we got the Giants-Eagles. And last week, the Giants took your boys out, man.
They ain't my they ain't my boys, the Vikes.
Yeah,
the Vikes is mine.
I called that shit, and
you did call it. You called a couple games.
I called a couple of them with Danny Dimes, and I swear I'm just thinking the whole time, even before the game, the whole week, it's like if he run the ball, because what he did the previous week, running that ball, he had like 80 yards, man. I'm like, he gonna have at least 50. He had 80, and that was the game changer. That changed everything.
Well, yeah, because him and Barkley running, they were scared, so they had to stay up on the line, and it opened up the pass, and he had over 300 yards passing.
And you don't have to worry about him throwing interceptions, and he ain't been fumbling, but you don't have to worry about him throwing interceptions if you don't let him throw the ball a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kind of like they used to do with Eli at the back end of his career. Don't let him throw the ball a lot. Pound it.
Good old Eli.
Yeah. What happened with Kirk Cousins, man? What happened with them?
I don't know.
Is it because it got dark during the game? It felt like
the lights turned on. He ran away like a cockroach.
It felt like prime time.
He straight cockroach and ran right gone.
The Giants defense, though, man, Dexter Lawrence and Kayvon Thibodeau, man, those guys are some beasts.
They showed the hell up through that line and made Cousins feel that pressure.
Yes, man,
big time.
The Giants have a real opportunity right here to get to the NFC Championship, and it's not a hard path. I swear it ain't. People been on the Eagles bandwagon, which is fine. They've been a great team, one of the top teams, but Jalen ain't been. He been injured. He ain't been playing, and
that is going to be the factor.
That's going to be the factor. What's going to happen with him if he get hit too hard on that shoulder? He might not even stay in the game.
Yeah, look, if he leaves the game for any reason, that's the end of that.
Gardner's not. He's not doing it. Aaron Rodgers, the only quarterback that can win with a stupid mustache.
Gardner, mustache Minshew is not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be able to pull the game. Even though, again, he looked good that first game against Dallas, but no, he's not going to be able to do this.
Right. Yeah, Dallas let that slip away. But I think the Giants got enough
Dallas
defense.
won that game. Minshew let the Philly let
That's
that.
That's what I meant to say. What I say? I meant to say Minshew.
You said Dallas let that slip.
Yeah,
away.
I meant to say I meant the other way around. But I think the Giants got enough defense to compete and win the game. Because Dable is doing a great job with Danny Dimes, and I think he's gonna stick to that because turnovers gonna kill him if he turn the ball over. So
listen, the Giants have done something amazing what they did with Dable. Dable's a very emotional coach. He gets live, gets in people's faces, cheering, screaming, gets yelled at by refs. But then he turned over the play calling duties to Kafka when they brought him in.
Yeah.
And that made that team that much better because
he was able to on Daniel Jones more.
He was able to concentrate on his duties and let Kafka do his thing.
Yep.
See, and I think that's like, again, I'll refer to the Browns. The Browns need to do this. Stefanski needs to give them up to AVP.
Yep.
Concentrate on head coaching and keeping the culture right. Stefanski does. Let AVP call the plays and be done with this shit. That's why they brought in Jim Schwartz this week.
Ryan Day just did the same thing. Brian Hartline is going to be the offensive coordinator and call the plays next year for the Buckeyes. So, yeah, it's a lot of examples, a few examples of that.
And that's bringing the mentality is going to be able to bring that culture back. The IQ will spike up and he'll be able to do what he needs to do instead of, hey, I'm going to try to control. It's just, again, that's another Remember the Titans thing where Denzel, he was trying to control the defense, the offense. He was all over the place until finally he said, hey, I believe you got this, and let the man coach. Then they started killing it.
And that's how it worked, man. You got to hire the people that you got to hire your weaknesses. Yep. You know what I mean? You got to hire your weaknesses. You can't, because that's what when we had the conversation about the offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, and I said, why not just stay the best offensive or defensive coordinator instead of go try to be a head coach and you got to oversee everybody? If you're the best at that, I know you want more money, but if you keep doing what you do, you're going to get more money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually, Eric Bieniemy can make head coach money as an OC if he just keep winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, of course, he's going to go and get a head coaching job, and who knows how that's going to work out. A lot of OCs don't recover from that. You know what I mean? They don't recover from going to be a head coach. You know what I mean? So, but is it over
like Josh McDaniels? Remember, he went to Denver.
Yeah.
Got killed out there, crushed, went back to OC. Now he's in the Raiders position, and he's still looking like he can't do it.
Yep, still looking like it. Yep. So is it over for Kirk Cousins?
They got to do something there. They're going to have to do something because you got Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. You got a lot of talent on that team.
Yeah.
Even though that defense needs to change up in the secondary, but you got a lot of talent.
A lot of problems on that. Yeah, they got to get that defense together.
Hey, what's going on, AK Eagles?
Yeah, what's good? So you don't think it's over for Kurt? I think it's over for Kurt.
Well, I think it needs to be over. I think they need to find somebody, and Kurt needs to go find himself somewhere else to go lay it down at for a little while.
He done wore out his welcome in Minnesota, man.
Damn, yeah, he got paid though. He got some money.
He got paid. And that's the only reason why. That's the only reason he'll be there until they trade him or whatever. They're not just gonna let him go because they paid him. But if he don't do nothing next year, he won't be there the following season.
I don't know if
he's out of here.
He's gonna be gone.
Yeah. So the Eagles got they got that great defense that they got. They rested. They didn't have to play. It comes down to Jalen Hurts, but it also is going to come down to containing Danny Dimes.
I hope the hell not. I hope he doesn't go to the Raiders, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I want to see the black and silver actually do something because I actually like the Raiders a little bit. The black hole and all that.
He might end up in New Orleans or some crazy shit like that.
He's going to the Jets to die. That's where he'll go.
The Jets. Yeah, man. Damn. But yeah, the Eagles, man, it's going to come down to them containing Danny Dimes running that ball.
Yes, they're gonna have to contain him and Barkley because
even if they don't contain Barkley, they still got to contain Danny Dimes so that that RPO won't be as effective.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure they shut them down, contain the edges and keep them in the pocket, keep Danny in the pocket, don't let him get outside it.
They got to make
listen. It's like a page out of the Georgia's playbook. Duggan was able to do a lot of that against the Wolverines. He got outside the pocket, he did his thing. Georgia kept him right in there, and that's how they smashed that whole team up.
Keep him in the pocket. They're going to have to make Danny Dimes throw.
Hell no, I don't wish that on Raider Nation. But
Hell
yes, they're
no.
gonna have to make Danny's got to use his arm, and
Yeah.
if they force him to use his arm, this game will be.
Well, he won't have to if the Eagles can't contain the run, then he won't have to.
Oh
But
yeah, if they can't contain him, well then yeah, it'll be a problem. But I think if the Eagles get him contained, and then this game could be over and get out of hand real quick.
I don't think it's gonna get out of hand because the Giants defense, I think they gonna cause some problems for Hurts. He ain't 100%. Now, if he is 100%, didn't just come off an injury, I'd be like, all right, the Giants, they probably about to get their ass whooped. But I think they're going to cause some problems, man, especially when they hit him right and he start feeling that shoulder. You know what I mean? He start feeling that pain in that shoulder. I think that's going to change the whole entire game.
They're going to be using Miles Sanders a lot.
They're going to have to. Miles going to have to run for 150.
Oh, man, that's a lot.
Yeah, he going to have to run for one. If Jalen ain't looking right, he going to have to run for 150 because they not about to run Jalen a lot. So that's not really going to be a factor.
Dallas Goedert's going to have to do a
A.J. Brown going to have to always be open. Yep, one-on-ones, he going to have to go get them. He ain't going to be able to because I'm telling you, they coming for him. They are coming for Jalen Hurts because they know
that safety blanket. Like I said, Goedert's going to have to be a big thing. He's probably going to have over 100 yards easily.
Oh, yeah, he have to. That's the middle of the field going to be open a lot, so.
Like I told you that's what it was going to be. Hawkinson for the Vikings. He was going to be played big. He had over 100 yards, but
that wasn't enough because ain't nobody else do nothing when it was time.
Nothing.
When it was time to do something. Dalvin Cook didn't get off like I thought he was going to get off.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? But I'm picking the Giants though. 9-7-1.
Well, you know where I'm going.
That defense, man. I think they're going to cause problems.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. That's
people gonna be so disappointed if the Eagles lose. Because a lot of people been picking them, and like I just think the Giants defense gonna cause problems for Hurts, and it's just gonna be too much. Like the line is 7.5. I think it'll be a 3-point game. He not being overhyped because ain't nobody calling him a top quarterback or nothing like that. He just playing great and he won a playoff game. When you win a playoff game, like there ain't no overhype unless they calling you the best. They not saying that. They not even putting him like I think the highest I heard them say was maybe top 10, like number 10 or something like that. Which I can live with that.
Here's how I look at Daniel Jones. Again, Dabo's going to use him the right way. And if he continues to use him the right way, he'll be one of those guys that you could say he's a manager. He'll
be Eli Manning, bro. Eli Manning was not.
He'll be a little more than Eli because he could run.
Well, I'm saying that Eli was not the best quarterback, but the system he was in with Coughlin was perfect.
So it's all about a system because Danny Dimes will never be something crazy where you're like, you're going to watch him. You're going to do this. He's only going to do 20 touchdowns or whatever. He's only going to do that because Barkley's going to do the chunk of it, and that defense will build up and become what the defense was with Strahan.
That's what they're trying to do.
Pierce, all that.
That's what they're trying to do, build that defense back up, man. I think they
Justin Tuck.
Yeah, I think they're going to bring in another defensive player in the draft, too. Another good one. They're going to find another good one because they've been doing great drafting defensive players.
That's because he's going to run for another 10. That's why. He may not throw for crazy amount, but he's going to run.
Yeah, I was about to say, he don't throw. You don't have to because
he's not going to ever throw for no major amount.
Go back and look at a lot of those early Super Bowls for Brady. He wasn't really torching nobody. Like the two Giants Super Bowls, there was those super low scoring. You know what I mean? Like it's been a few that's been high scoring, but for the most part, if you got a great defense, you don't have to throw a lot. If you got a great running game, you don't have to throw a lot. He got Saquon Barkley. He don't have to throw the ball a lot. All he has to do is throw 20 touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Once you get the lead, it's all about your defense. If your defense,
it's all about your defense. You got to stop them from scoring. That's the key. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep scoring if you keep them from scoring. You know what I mean?
I understand. I understand where he's at with this.
Well, no, I get it because you know how I felt about him. But as soon as he is where he is, so I got to give him his props. But I don't even think he's a top 10 quarterback. So
no, hell no,
that's what I'm saying. I don't even think he's
he in the high 20s to me.
Yeah, he might be in the top 15, but
I don't even know that. I'm telling you, high 20s for me. Like I said, he down there. Problem is what the talent he has around him and the defense. That's what makes this man dangerous because again, If Barkley gets off and running, now you're worried about him. And then
Yeah.
when Danny Dimes gets off and running, you come to the line. Then he could dink and dunk and then go over the top because it's gonna be one-on-one matchups. And if your receivers can burn, he could throw a ball.
Yeah.
He's just not crazy accurate. But if you get a guy, he could throw it in the vicinity, and them wide receivers will make that catch.
Yeah, but I don't think he overrated because they ain't even saying they just saying he doing good.
Last year they were gonna say he was trash.
He was trash.
He was whatever.
And
then all of a sudden he started building up at the end.
Yeah, he was trash. He was trash as hell. It's a great turnaround though to be in the divisional round.
Oh yeah, to get their way into the playoffs and then win against the Vikes.
Yeah, but I think the Giants' defense is about to beat the Eagles though. I think they're gonna cause problems for Jalen Hurts, and all Danny Dimes got to do is throw a touchdown, run a touchdown. He good.
Hand the ball.
Saquon do the rest. You know what I mean, and they'll win the game.
I still think it's fly, Eagles fly. I still think the Eagles win, but
yeah, but I ain't seen no overwhelming victories from the Eagles lately. And you know they had to have Gardner Minshew, but they don't overwhelmingly beat nobody or blow people out like lately, like the last part of the season, really. So I think the Giants defense got a chance to stir some things up and get where they're trying to get to. So I'm going with them for sure. For sure. And this damn Bengals-Bills game on Sunday, that should be at a neutral site because we didn't get to play each other.
Yeah, that whole situation is crazy.
Yeah, only the AFC Championship, if it's the Bills and the Chiefs or Bengals and Chiefs, is it going to be neutral site, which this game should be a neutral site. They shouldn't. No, that's stupid as fuck, but it's what we got to do, man. But the Bills last week, against the third string Skylar Thompson, damn near lost that game. Yeah, the Vikings always flukes. I always say that.
Yeah, that's
if Kirk Cousins is your quarterback, you're not going far in the playoffs.
You absolutely right about that. It's gonna be false hope going right into this, and then the Eagles gonna smack him the hell up. And he riding with the false hope right there, though.
Nah, man. The Giants defense, man. I ain't going with Danny Dimes. I'm going with their defense. They defenses, they get to you. And Jalen Hurts is injured and he's not 100%. And those guys on that defense get to the quarterback. That's the only reason why the Giants are where they are now at 9-7 is because of that defense. So I don't think nothing's gonna change. I think it's gonna be the same. But last week, what happened? Like Josh Allen, man, he fumbled 3 times and threw 2 interceptions.
Got 7 sacks.
So he could have had 5 turnovers. And 7, sacked 7 times, bro. Come on, man. I just don't understand how people still got these guys on the pedestal like they do. Like I'm still hearing Bills, and I'm like, bro, they look horrible. Josh Allen cannot not turn the ball over. That's just what he does.
He's been real bad lately.
Yeah, that's just what he does, man. He turns the ball over. He got the most interceptions in a whatever span that was. Like, it's like, bro, you is wilding. Like, he got the most games with multiple interceptions this season, all of that. So you played Miami in Buffalo.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
31 points, though.
No, he's talking about he's still on the Eagles Giants. I agree with you.
I ain't even what it say.
He said they got the 2 best tackles in the game and Kelsey.
Who, the Chiefs?
No,
the Eagles.
Eagles.
I don't know what that.
They're not going to go get nowhere near Hurts.
I mean, that's what you hope. That's what you hope for in any game.
And I believe they do have a good ass
Eagles,
line.
But what he failing to realize is the Eagles offense only works because Jalen Hurts runs with the football. He got an injured shoulder. They're not about to let him run all over that field. That's going to change everything. I'm telling you. Even if they do win, it's not going to be what people think.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout at all by any means.
Because Jalen Hurts ain't going to be able to run all over the place. Now, if they choose to do that, that's fine, but you risking him getting – because that shoulder get hit right or he gets sacked, go down on it, get tackled, go down on it, he might be out of the game. So they're going to try to keep him upright. Jalen Hurts is going to have to win the game probably throwing the ball. And the Eagles don't operate like that. They run pass option. That's why
I think they can.
Miles Sanders looks so good.
Listen, I think you're about to see a whole different Jalen Hurts, and I think he's going to show you that he can operate throwing.
If he was 100%, yes, but he's
not talking about running. I'm talking about just sitting in that pocket throwing. I think he's.
I ain't never seen him do it outside of that. What 1 year he did it in Alabama? I ain't never seen him do it.
I think you're about to see it. He's gonna have 300 plus yards. Watch.
Who, Jalen Hurts?
Yep.
Oh hell no.
Yep.
Hell no.
He's gonna have it. Listen,
even if they win the game, even if they win the game, I don't see him throwing for 300 yards.
There you go. He put it out there. 375 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. Nowhere near the league.
Dog, I just watched the whole thing where they was talking where they asked him about if he was tied. They asked Jalen Hurts. They asked Jalen Hurts in the interview if he was worried about them targeting his shoulder. What do you mean who I'm listening to? I'm listening to Jalen Hurts. He said, no, I'm not worried, which is what he's supposed to say. He said, this is football. This is what comes with football. That's what he said. So he said it's a bounty out on me every game. This was his words, Jalen Hurts.
I know.
He said it's a bounty out on me every game, and it's a part of the game. So if they target my shoulder, it is what it is. It's a part of it.
Well, what he's saying is, though, you're acting like he can't do it throwing, and he did it without running the ball. He did it against the Steelers, which Steelers defense is good.
I'm not acting like nothing. I'm telling you, if he cannot go out there and throw that ball, they're not winning the game. I'm not saying that he's not going. I'm just saying he's going to have to win like that because they're not going to run him, and their whole offense is running him, just like the Ravens. This Lamar Jackson, you run all over the place. Watch your team, the Browns, next year with Deshaun Watson. He's gonna be running all over the place. That's just gonna make the offense. Nick Chubb gonna be way better next year with the run pass option, the RPO. You know what I mean? The RPO. I ain't even saying I think the Eagles will win. You feel me? I think the Eagles will win. I'm just saying. It's gonna be a different game. I don't know why he thinks that
I'm called the Giants. That's why he.
Well, I know. I think
the
Giants because of their defense, but I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts can't win the game. I'm saying how the game's gonna have to go for him to win the game. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying that's what he's gonna have to do. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to throw the ball. He's gonna have to. If you think he's gonna get 300, that's what he's gonna probably have to do if they don't run him. If they come out and do their regular scheme and he running all over, you know what I mean? Then that's different. He just gonna be the regular. They probably gonna go out there and beat the Giants' ass if they doing that. But if that's not happening, is what I'm saying. If that's not happening, well, I mean that could be. But if that's not happening, is what I'm saying. If the Eagles' regular offense is not working and they not doing that, then he has to throw the ball a lot. You know what I mean?
Salute to you, AK, man.
Yeah, love when you check in, man. By. Hell yeah. It's always a pleasure for sure. But yeah, man. So, the Eagles Giants gonna be a good one. Giants.
And it is that's one that I really want to see. But.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. But yeah, like I was saying about the Bills, man, they defense don't get to the quarterback a lot. And they don't get a lot of pressure because Skyler was doing whatever he wanted. If Waddle and them and all them wasn't dropping so many passes, I don't think the Bills win that game.
Damn, that might have been a whole different game.
They was dropping a whole lot. He was hitting them, and they just dropping them. They was dropping. The Waddle dropped like 4 or 5 passes early.
Well, they both he went out with a shoulder injury early in the game. Then Hill went out with an ankle injury, and they came back.
They came back, yeah. But before all of that, he was dropping like crazy, bro. Like. I don't know if the Bills win that game if they not dropping passes like that. And that's a third string quarterback only played 1 game.
Shaq Thompson.
That was his second game. You know what I mean?
He played the other
it was in Buffalo. And you gave up 31 points. That was
crazy.
That's crazy, bro. And they was throwing the ball all over the place.
See, I feel like they're one of those teams that play down to their competition, though.
Yeah, and they do. And then, man, a lot of these games, they squeaked them out, man. They squeaked out a lot of games, man. And I don't even know. Mike, where did you go? Oh, well, I don't know where he went. But they squeaked out a lot of games. And the Bills just, to me, there you go. He back. There you go.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Got you out of here. Yeah, to me, man, I think Josh Allen definitely got enough to win the game and definitely got enough to go out there and show something. But I think our defense is slightly better than theirs, and of course, our offensive weapons, to me, are better than them, and their DBs really don't lock nothing down.
I think they only got one DB, and
Yeah,
he's not going to be enough to lock down the whole
right.
thing.
They give up a lot. And I think we gonna go up there to Buffalo and disappoint them.
Well, the NFL doesn't think so.
No, they don't. They don't think so.
They
And I
told
don't know
them
why.
boys to start selling the tickets.
Yeah, they still riding high, man. Everybody's still riding high, man. Like, but I think all that stuff is to manipulate the lines and all of that
Team
stuff.
of destiny because of number 3.
Yeah, they setting everybody up though.
I think the Bengals defense is got enough power to get up in there and make Josh Allen turn that ball over, 2 or 3 times. I really think that's possible. The offense, and I think again, those 3 receivers, Mixon, again, I really think they got the firepower.
Yeah.
I can't see a reason why the Bengals don't win this game.
Unless me either. The only thing I can see is if we just go out there and just shit the bed.
Yeah, if you guys just fall on your face, flat on your face.
Yeah.
If you guys play the way you played against Baltimore, this is gonna be a bad time.
Well, but see, I don't know about that though.
Into the end zone, fumbling the ball, and you guys running all the way back, and that being the game.
Hey, that's football though.
I get that, but that was it. That was a 7-point game, but that was a second, third string quarterback that you guys played.
Yeah,
and
but
Huntley's better
no.
Huntley's better than Shaq.
Huntley again. He played last year a lot. He played hella games last year.
Yes, and Huntley's better than Shaq.
Yeah, we can't call him that. But it's a divisional game, though. But it's a divisional game, though. We played them.
That's another thing.
It's our 3rd time playing them. They know.
So was Miami Buffalo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is not a divisional game. We ain't played Buffalo at all. They not gonna know our scheme and what we do. The Ravens know that. Anytime we play the Ravens or the Steelers or the Browns, it's the same thing. They know what the fuck we do. We know what they do. It's just all about who execute and win the game. Now this game, the Bills turn the ball over too much. The Bills turn the ball over too much, way too much, and they don't get to the quarterback. Like I know we down Jonah Williams, so we down 3 starting linemen, but the quick pass, we be killing it. Like that last week, that's what he was doing. 3 seconds, 3 seconds.
Hurst
Hitch
is going to be used a lot.
Yeah, bro, it's about to get crazy for the Bills, man.
Using little cut passes right to Boyd and Higgins.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy for the Bills, man, and I just don't think they got enough defense for us. I really don't. I don't think they got enough defense for us.
So again, that's another game that'll be crazy to watch because anything.
And then we go to Arrowhead to bust their ass. And they better hope Jacksonville don't win because then Jacksonville got to come here for the AFC Championship. Nigga, what? I'm tailgating on that day. I'm not working that day. Let the AFC Championship. Let the AFC Championship be here. No, it'll be here.
I told everybody, don't let Doug Peterson win at all. Don't let him do anything.
Man, if the AFC Championship in Cincinnati, bro, because the Jacksonville Jaguars won, I'm going down there. I'm tailgating. I don't want to go in the game. I'm tailgating.
I don't want nothing. I don't want Doug Peterson to be anywhere near this town.
I don't get it.
I feel like you guys are going to be let down and be crying and shit. I don't want none of that to happen.
Doug Peterson going to come here and get his back blew out.
Don't see. No, I don't like that because Doug Peterson does crazy things and I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but Doug Peterson only had one good season in his whole entire coaching career, so I don't want to hear that.
And he took some no-name quarterback all the way to win the Super Bowl.
No, 6 years ago he did that.
Yeah, man, he did it again. He'll do it again.
No, he won't.
Everybody don't like Trevor Lawrence, and all of a sudden this dude is in the playoffs.
Trevor Lawrence, you see, this the thing why people is not peeping all of this. You put your team in a hole and dug them out, and you think you're supposed to get credit for digging them out. No,
I don't think so.
The reason why y'all was in a hole. That's the reason why y'all was in a hole was you. So I'm no way I'm going to ever bet on Trevor Lawrence if that's the game.
Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine gonna win games.
Nah,
I swear, if they go beat KC, holy shit.
Nah, they ain't gonna beat KC. But if they do, hey, they just gonna come here and get their ass beat. So it ain't
holy shit.
It ain't nothing to me. I hope they do win. Shit, that's an easier path to the Super Bowl for us. Shit.
You don't want the easy path. You want to go rocky roaded.
Man, we already done proved to the Chiefs we can bust their ass. I don't even want to see them. I mean, I do want to see them, but if we don't, oh well, we already beat y'all 3 times. And one of them was the AFC Championship. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going with the Bengals, of course.
Yeah, well, I am too.
The Bills, I just don't. They just sputtered into the end. If they still have Von Miller, we'd be fucked because we down 3 offensive linemen. That's the guy. That's their guy that gets to the quarterback. He's gone. They don't have that no more. But if he was there, we'd be fucked. I still pick the Bengals, but we definitely it'll be bad. Like
yeah.
I'm
gonna go ahead and go who day with y'all.
Yeah, that's what I know. I know you ain't got no choice, man. You don't want to go with them Bills. The Bills, you know the Bills deep down inside, they ain't ready for war, man.
I was flocking the dirty birds.
Josh Allen gonna go out there and try to be dynamic, and he gonna lose the game.
I was messing around with that shit at the bar. It was funny though.
Yeah. Cowboys, Niners. Brady got his doors blew off.
Jesus.
He needed to go home.
Things, and he did a lot of good stuff.
Brady need to go home, dog.
He's gonna go home dog. And he's gonna take Cali and go back to Las Vegas and be on the Raiders.
Nah, I think he's staying in Tampa because his wife is in Miami.
I don't know. The way he left that press conference is like he said goodbye to all the media and everybody there.
Yeah, he do that.
So I don't know. They were talking about Miami. They were talking about him going to QB.
I don't think Tampa Bay give a fuck if he leave, bro. He was missing so many passes in that game. That shit looked horrible.
That shit did look horrible.
I'm like, what the hell? Because he don't want to get hit. He's scared to take the hit now. So he just gonna throw the ball away. Fuck it, throw it in the dirt.
He's gonna try to get his wife back. I
don't know, man. I just know
he already messing around with somebody else. I don't know.
Dak played a great game. I don't think I ever seen Dak play a game like that. Like he was damn near perfect.
Dak did his thing.
Dak went crazy. The running game didn't really do much, but Dak went out there and showed his ass.
The defense did what they needed to do.
Yes, the defense.
Problem is now they're playing the Niners, and the Niners got a line, and they got a big-ass defense.
Yeah, they got the best defense in the league, but I don't.
And they got Brock, your boy Purdy.
Man, I don't want to say this, but I'm going with the Cowboys, man.
You is stupid.
Ain't no rookie quarterback ever been to the AFC Championship. So,
well, yeah, too bad.
I'm going with the odds and going with the Cowboys.
Hey, that's great because they ain't going to the AFC Championship. They're going to the NFC Championship.
Well, NFC Championship. Well, they ain't neither one. Neither championship.
Hey, there's a first time for everything, buddy.
Nah, he ain't had to go against Micah Parsons in the playoffs yet. So
first time for but he got Trent Williams. He got a good line.
Yeah, you can have a good line. That's fine. That's fine. All that's great.
I'm telling you. Then you guys.
I can see if the Cowboys didn't have a defense too, then that'd be different. But the Cowboys got a great defense also. DBs, everything, linebackers, they got everything. They have the same type of defense. There's the top 2 of the top defenses in the league, and it's just gonna come down to whose offense is better. And I'm not going with the rookie. I'm gonna have to go with Dak. I can't go with the rookie, man.
I'm going San Fran riding because
it's only a 4 points in San Francisco. So they's pretty much even, if you ask me. They don't believe that the 49ers going to just go out there and win. That's why it's only 4 points.
Because if it was in Dallas, that means San Fran would still be favored by 1.
That's what I'm saying. So it's pretty much even to me. 4 points tell me Dallas. 4 points tell me that they think Dallas going to fuck around and win by 3.
Dallas ain't going to win at all.
I think they are, man. I hate to say it, and I don't never want to pick the Cowboys, but man, if they come out playing like they played against Tampa Bay, man, that's I don't see how the 49ers going to even be able to. The defense, I'm talking about that defense. If they come out playing that type of defense, I don't see how the 49ers going to be able to hang. I just don't see a rookie quarterback. I mean, he could, but I just don't see it, man. They defense going to have to really stop Dallas. Now, he can do it if their defense ain't letting Dallas score. But if it's a shootout, I'm going with Dak. If it's a shootout, I got to go with the veteran quarterback on that one. Only because he got a strong defense.
Mom chanting "Go Boys." She a big Dallas fan.
Yeah, Tanya's mom is too. She loves some Cowboys, boy.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
I gotta
her on Thanksgiving. Yeah, she's a big Dallas fan.
I gotta go with Dallas, man. I just it's just something about that defense that I like, man. Because we thought the Cowboys was going to cowboy, but they didn't. They came out and did something different.
There's always time to cowboy. There's always time to cowboy.
It's just Brock Purdy for me, man.
They ain't gonna Yellowstone this one up. They're gonna straight do the Woody from Toy Story.
Yeah. Now if Brock Purdy go out there and win this against a great defense, then I'll pick him in the NFC Championship to win. But this is a better defense. He ain't like this defense in the playoffs. I got to see him against this team.
Oh, I'm riding Niners.
Defense,
I'm riding Brock. I'm riding CMC. I'm riding Debo.
Yeah,
I'm riding Kyle Shanahan.
That's
what I'm riding because I can't see that steamroll of a train and what they did to Pete Carroll, even though it was Geno Smith.
I was about to say that's a terrible example.
They just steamrolled them boys
they ass, bro. I could have told you that.
Nobody smoked them by 20.
Bro, I hope nobody expected that to be a close game.
No, but they smoked them.
That's not a fallacy. That's not hard to believe.
Smoked them.
That's not hard to believe. They should have never even made it.
Plus yards.
They should have never
done that in the playoffs.
No, against the Seahawks is what I'm saying. It was a terrible. I'll
tell you right now, he did 300 plus yards against Dallas. They win.
That's dog. The Seahawks defense is here. The Cowboys defense is here. Bro. He's not doing all of that. Is what I'm. That's the only game that he had like that.
That's not the only game he had 300 plus yards.
That's the only game that he had that type of game was against the Seahawks.
Nah, he's done good games.
4 touchdowns, no interceptions. That was
4 touchdowns. Yeah, not 4 touchdowns, but
300 and something passing yards. That was against the shitty ass Seahawks. I got to see him against a real defense in the playoffs.
About to see him win this game.
I don't believe it.
Cowboys about to get their ass whipped and be gone.
The only reason I don't believe it because we ain't never seen it in the history of the sport. So I just
about to see it.
I'm just going with the odds. I mean, it's rookies that's probably been to this level, but they never got to the next round.
Hey, listen, they ain't never seen two hustlers like us come up in the media business and become millionaires either. But guess what's about to happen?
They probably have.
Nah, not like us.
They started in their garage.
Not like us.
I'm just saying, back in the day, they started in their garages and then,
we started in our living rooms.
I know what you mean, though. But yeah, the Cowboys, they should go out there and win that by 3 because the line tell me a lot. That 4 points, and if San Francisco's as hot as everybody say, and they doing all this like everybody say, it should be higher than 4 points.
The reason why it's that way is because of that defense.
Because Brock Purdy is a rookie, and the Cowboys got it's just as good.
That is the reason why it's that way.
Yeah, they don't believe in him either.
Right now,
they only giving him 4 because of the defense.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, if it was an experienced quarterback back there, this line would be close to double digits.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Brock Purdy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going.
They're like you. They don't know if they can believe in the rookie yet.
Not in this position.
He beats this team, then they're gonna start.
If he was playing the Seahawks right now in this next game, then I'd be like, yeah, he about to win and go because they defense is ass. This is not the same defense. This ain't the same defense that he played in Seattle, dog. This is not the same one. Like it's not. It's completely different. They're gonna get to him. That Seahawks game, he never even was under pressure. Probably like maybe twice. They never got to him.
Purdy don't be losing.
The Cowboys are gonna get to him. They got 2 ends that is damn near unstoppable.
Lawrence and Micah.
They damn near unstoppable. So yes, they do got a great line and all of that stuff. But now Brock Purdy is gonna have to think now. Is what I'm saying. He ain't gonna be able to just chill and just look around and throw the ball like he been doing in these 6 games. He just been chilling.
Kittle and dump it off to CMC.
Yeah, he just been chilling. He's not gonna be able to do that in this game.
Yeah, all right.
He gonna have to think. His mind gonna have to keep moving. He's gonna get hit. He's gonna be on the ground, and that's one thing we ain't seen him go through yet. That's what I'm saying. He ain't went through that yet. He ain't went getting beat up the whole game, getting your brain blew out the whole game. It's gonna happen. They're gonna get to him. Even if it's not a sack, they're gonna hit him every time. It's the playoffs. It's different. They're gonna make sure they hit him every single time. Now
they're gonna be in this shit, but I don't know if they're gonna be whooping that ass like you're saying.
This is where I see it's gonna be a defensive battle in the trenches. It's not gonna be a blowout. Nobody's getting blew out. It might be it might get high because both offenses can score. But I just don't think Brock Purdy gonna pull that off. If they win, it's gonna be because of the defense.
Damn, their 4 losses were way early in the season. That's crazy. They haven't lost since the
Sound like the Bengals.
God, they haven't lost since October 23rd.
Yeah, they won. They won 11 in a row. We got 9 in a row, and the Bills got 8 in a row or something like that.
They blew out all these fools. That's crazy.
Yeah. But
The last loss was the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Yeah, yep. I remember that game.
They got spanked, but that was when
that was Jimmy G still was playing.
Yeah, Jimmy G was playing.
Yep. But yeah, they gonna be at his neck. They gonna be hitting him the whole game. Even if it ain't sacks, they still gonna put a body on him for sure. And I think the Cowboys gonna come out on top. It's gonna be a close game. They're gonna probably have to kick a field goal at the end. Now, if San Francisco's defense can stay on top of shit, then yeah, Brock Purdy can do what he got to do. But
listen, Brock Purdy gonna win this game.
It's gonna be no. The San Francisco defense gonna win this game. Brock Purdy just is the quarterback. He's not
Purdy 20 touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
Game. The Seahawks. He won the Seahawks game for sure.
Listen, Purdy gonna have 300 yards.
Yeah, he went out there and
he don't even need 300 yards. Listen, Purdy gonna have 250.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's all he needs.
The defense gonna have to carry him to a victory.
But yeah, we'll see.
The defense in the running game. That's what's gonna have to happen. But
CMC's gonna have to do a lot of work.
Go with Cowboys by 3, though. I think their defense is just on a different level right now.
Yeah, no.
The shit they did to Brady was different, dog. That was different. That showed me a lot because you can't just do that to Brady in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Brady like 50 years old right now.
That man, he had it, but they was on his ass the whole game.
It was.
They had the offensive line was just in the dirt.
Listen, they just got their center back too.
Oh, they got
their line was hurt.
Hell yeah, the Niners, they got some work to do.
Well, we'll see.
They better be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't look past them. Because the Cowboys are a sneaky good ass team with that defense. It's all about the defense.
I'm not saying it's not, but that defense is good.
Yeah, that defense is good. Brock Purdy, though, that'd be crazy if Brock Purdy do pull it off, though.
Good old Purdy Brock.
But people like to ride the hype train. Some shit happen, everybody jump on the wagon and shit. I gotta see certain shit before I jump on it.
I just know their defense and the players around them.
Huh?
I just know the defense and the players around them. That's what I'm riding with.
Yeah, but I'm considering this the playoffs, though.
And Kyle Shanahan, that's another.
Yeah, but that was all regular season shit. Now, the Seahawks game, that was a playoff game, so he get that one. But it was against a terrible team. But he get that one because it was a playoff game. All that regular season stuff, I don't count none of that shit. Yeah. That's why I told you about Kirk Cousins. I'm not riding with him until we get to the playoffs and he win. That motherfucker lost. So
he got.
I'm saying I don't count all that regular season stuff.
He got a whole whooping.
Once we get to the playoffs, because Aaron Rodgers will be the best quarterback all season and lose in the first round. So that regular season shit don't matter to me. But he got the Seahawks game though. So this is a big one. This is where it matters. Everything changes in the playoffs. It's not even the same team that you played in the regular season because they changing everything. Everything's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good ass fucking game, though. It's gonna be a great game. Sean Payton, he coming back, but he want $25 million, man. You would pay him if you had it?
Depending on the team, yeah. Some teams need to pay him that money.
Man,
they definitely need to pay. Carolina needs to pay him.
No, I'm not paying you $25 million, bro.
He go to Carolina and get his.
I'm on a 1-year deal, and then if you have a good season, I'll pay you $25 million the following year. You can get $25 million a year, long contract after that year.
Listen,
if you want 25, you got to show me something.
Denver. Who else? Who else is in the running over there? Carolina and Denver.
Yeah, but what if you hire him and give him $25 million a year and he shit the bed in the first season?
He ain't gonna shit the bed, man. Peyton's Peyton, but
depends on where we go.
You have to give him more than one season because he's got to get the team right. You can't just be like, "Hey, here we are." Like Carolina doesn't have no quarterback.
and he white too, so he gonna get like 5 seasons of losing. He can lose for 5 seasons and still be the quarterback. I'm just saying. Still be the coach.
Yeah, but he's a proven ass winner though. That dude's proven winner.
Man, he proven to win 1 Super Bowl with Drew Brees.
But he has a lot of winning seasons. Like he only won the 1 Super Bowl. He had a lot of winning seasons.
That ain't enough for me, man. I'm done with that. I'm done with. I'm on some different. Almost, bro. I'm I'm not paying you all that for one Super Bowl 12 years ago, dog.
Well,
You
he's the best
can't
coach out
bring that
there.
up.
He's the best coach out there.
Yeah, he's the best coach out there. I'll give you about 20.
Well, they're gonna pay the man.
I'll give you 20. Oh, you ain't getting 25 though. But I just give him a one.
You arguing over $5 million with this?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Taxes,
Give him
all that.
the
That $5
5.
million. That $5 million mean a lot, bro, when you break it down. But
I mean, listen, he got to have at least 2 years because again, if you go to Carolina, you don't have a quarterback in Carolina.
and he gonna shit the bed for 3 years and still
I
be
don't know
there.
about 3 years, but he needs
Carolina,
to
bro.
he gonna need to draft one, do something with it, or bring one in and then develop everything.
If I was him, I'm
You
going.
go to Denver, he already got a team. Like that's a team waiting.
Yeah, but Russ is.
Then you can't. Well, see, but I think he knows how to coach.
Russ looks so bad, bro. But
They
did have horrible coaching though, so we do need to see that team with a coach.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they'd be better with a real coach.
And if Sean Payton go there, then that's a hell of a thing.
Denver is the only motherfuckers that can. I mean, they got all the money in the world, so like just to pay him and be like, just here's 30. Like just go win.
Yeah, fuck it.
30 a year, just go win. Like that's all we ask. Just go win.
Just go out there and put some games in the W column.
Leftwich got fired.
Yep, he gone.
And it's crazy because they still don't never want to put the blame on Tom Brady. That was Brady's fault that they was trash. I know they had injuries. I'm talking about the games that they played and went on that field and played. Brady lost a lot of them turning that ball.
Brady looked like trash.
Terrible this year. Now Byron Leftwich, he got Arians out of there. And
Arians is a GM though.
Well, he ain't the coach no more. He got him out of there.
He didn't want to be. He stepped up. He wanted to be up there.
Man, nigga, they already done reported sources and all that stuff when it happened that Tom wanted that man out of there. He didn't want to play for Arians. He wasn't even coming back if Arians was still his head coach. So they got him out of there. And now Leftwich fired. Like, but y'all gonna keep Tom Brady for another trash season?
Nah, he out too. What do you mean?
Nah, they keeping Tom Brady. They already begging him to stay. Yeah, you ain't see that?
He already said bye, remember?
He ain't going nowhere. That motherfucker staying right there in Tampa Bay.
He said, please.
It wouldn't be smart. You 45 years old. Why not stay with the team that's already built around you? It's already your system. Like, why go somewhere else and be even worse? Because now they got to build a new system around you and shit.
I don't know.
And you Tom Brady, so you won't.
His system's already built.
But Tom Brady wants things a certain way. Nah, man, we say that, man, but then he gonna get to Vegas and it ain't gonna be good because Tom Brady gets people fired. He wants certain things. If you don't give him those certain things, Josh McDaniels ain't about to give him what he wants.
That's his man. That's who he won a lot of Super Bowls with.
Yeah, but you got other 54, 52 other players on the team that's going to be like, oh, Tom Brady can just come in and get his dick sucked. They're all going to be mad.
You feel all them guys.
Yeah, shit. You paying Devontae Adams too much money to say that.
Devontae will love catching the ball from Tommy.
If he could get him, if he got Mike Evans, dog.
I know.
He didn't do nothing. So that's not that.
They had good years. They just didn't look
it's
like
not the same Tom Brady.
That's the problem. Him and Goodwin had good years. You just didn't see it because they didn't win.
But we talking like everybody just wants Tom Brady. They have to want him. They have to want him to come there. I don't think nobody really wants him to come there. Like people got young quarterbacks and trying to get young quarterbacks and rebuild. Who is fighting for Tom Brady? Nobody. Nobody's fighting for Tom Brady, man. Like if he goes somewhere else, it's gonna be somewhere where he got to shut the fuck up and do what they say.
That's true. He gonna be the next Brett Favre chasing one more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why leave, man? Like you might as well stay there. Aaron Rodgers, why you even thinking about leaving Green Bay? Because he don't even want to win Super Bowls. He said I can go win MVP somewhere else. Damn. You good with that one Super Bowl in 2012, bro?
Well, he needs some talent. He don't got no damn talent over there.
I know, but if he goes somewhere else, I don't think it's gonna be no different. Just depending on where he go. Because Aaron Rodgers is the same way. I want my shit to run like this, and I want shit to go like this. People ain't gonna like that shit. You can't come to a new place just thinking you that dude, man. Like, and I don't understand. And Brady in Tampa, they embraced Brady. They wanted him to come. Now, if they want you to come, that's different. Yeah. Like, get your ass over here, motherfucker. Like, come on, we don't give a fuck what you want. We got you. We gonna talk to the team. Everything gonna be good. But if they don't want you and you just going there because you available, then that's gonna be a different scenario because you just available. So that's why we getting you. Ain't nobody else out there better than you. So we gotta get you. You know what I mean? that's a little different thing than them wanting you and like, oh yeah, we need him. He out there. I don't care who out there. We going to get him. So that's a little, a little different. But yeah, man. Just wanted to do a little divisional round. Make the show be about the the playoffs.
NFL playoffs.
Playoffs, man. It's gonna be a good weekend.
It's gonna be a wild weekend.
Busy weekend for sure. Good luck to all the teams that's playing. Good luck to the Bengals for sure. I'm a secondary Eagles fan, but the Giants, I feel like about to go in there and the defense is gonna get to Jalen Hurts. So the Chiefs might slip up a little bit, but I think they still gonna pull it out. So I'm looking forward to these games starting tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be a good wild weekend.
Yep. And I'll be right there watching it, man. So another good show, another long week coming to an end. Y'all enjoy y'all's weekends.
We'll be back on Wednesday, 7:30.
You already know where to find us
Man
at.
Cave Talk,
already know.
Across the bottom.
Man Cave Media. Make sure y'all keep y'all's eyes open for that logo and that name on everything. It's
That's
us.
Right.
When you see it, it's us. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. See y'all next week or Wednesday, depending on if you watch Wednesday.
Yeah. Salute.